All right, guys, vlog number 4. We're kicking it off today in the kitchen. We're gonna be making breakfast for me and my older sister. On the menu this morning, it's just eggs, and she wants toast, so I've got some sourdough. If you guys aren't tapped in with sourdough, I would start. It's pretty good, but we just got done lifting. It's currently 7, so if you can imagine how and I was there for an hour and a half, so I think we pulled up to the gym. Gun her down. And we pulled up to the gym at like 4:30. So it was, yeah, after that it was just bad. But it was shoulders and arms, and I got a crazy pump. Like, I will say, like, the video that today is Friday, so the TikTok video this Friday, it's insane. Like, it was a great pump. I can't lie. God, how many eggs do I want to do? Just a lot. I'm just gonna make a lot of eggs. And whatever's eaten is eaten, dude. There's not going to be a lifting segment to this vlog. It's just going to be kind of what happens this weekend, which I'm super excited about. So, yeah, I'm making you 3. So, I have a lot of eggs in here. Okay, guys, this is Danielle. This is my older sister.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even see. Hi, hello.
God, Chico.
This is my child, one of them.
Chico, speak. Yeah, you look fine. But yeah, today should be a good day. Got the energy drink, post workout energy drink. You guys know the vibes. This one is Orange Sunrise from Bum. Never had it before, but I had 2 of the root beers because that's what Walmart had, and the Walmart by us was stocked with them, so I had to get them.
I had this morning at, oh my gosh, Kenny.
Yeah, dude. I don't know how Danielle does it, but she gets up at 4 every morning and goes to the gym before going to teach. She's a really good teacher. Yeah, we're gonna destroy some of these eggs right here. And then, yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna do today. It's kind of, this one's more of a just have fun type of vlog. I hope, you know what we should do? I say full day of eating. Bang. I'm gonna show you guys everything I eat today, and then yeah, that'll be that. I'm also going to get groceries later. I'll show you guys what I get from there. I might go on a run, so we can do that. But yeah, I already worked out today. I didn't film the workout just because tomorrow's my rest day, and I just didn't have the motivation to go film a whole lift. That was just not on my brainwave today, so yeah. Oh man. Yeah, so first on menu, we got 2 pieces of just cold sourdough from the fridge. I was gonna toast it, but while I was making these eggs, I got pretty hungry, so it is what it is. It's fire though. And we got the rest of the drink. Dude, this is the most anabolic a morning can get. Like, we're off to a great start, but I do have to go grocery shopping. Like I said, I need more eggs because I'm on to the last rack. If you guys get any food, bro, especially food that doesn't go bad, always buy it in bulk. Like meats, buy in bulk. Eggs, things I wouldn't buy in bulk are like fruit, sometimes yogurt, depending on what you do with it and how often you eat it. Try to think of what else. But anything that you can put in the cabinet or put in your freezer, buy in bulk, I promise. Like, this is what my eggs come in, dude. It's a whole box, and it's a 60 rack of these things. And it's awesome, but I need to go get more. The only bad thing is it's like $15, which, I mean, I'm just pinching pennies, but still. Bro, we're just gonna eat this up, then be on our way to the grocery store. I'll show you guys everything that I get when I get back, and we eat meal number 2, but we'll cut to meal number 1. Breakfast this morning is just, well, I had the sourdough. I showed you guys that, but we got about 5 eggs scrambled. And then on top of it, I put 0 sugar ketchup. So the whole reason I did 0 sugar, it gets rid of some of the calories, some of the carbs. And that way I can use those calories and carbs in other meals. So I would say, if I could give you any advice when it comes to your diet, don't think of calories as like, oh, like you can waste them on other things. You just have to figure out what your priorities are, right? What are you intending to do? Like for me, I'm not necessarily cutting and I'm not necessarily bulking. So where my carbs come from, how much protein, blah, 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 it matters to a degree. Like I'm not every day going, oh, I'm getting 300 grams protein, 200, blah, blah, blah. Like I all I know personally is that to maintain my weight, I'm eating 3,000 calories. And I add all this together. And if by the end of the day, let's say I'm at like 2,800 calories, I'll just eat something to get to 200. It doesn't matter if it's carb, fat, protein, blah, blah, blah. But I do shoot for like target goals, right? So I always try to get carbs in before I work out. So before I lifted today, I had 6 rice cakes. I guess I didn't show you guys that, but yeah, I had some rice cakes earlier. It was about like 300-ish calories. But yeah, before I work out, always get the carbs in. After I work out, I always try to get some sort of protein, something like a healthy fat maybe, and then also a little bit more carbs. So that's why I had the sourdough. Later for lunch, I'll do just protein, like really low on the carbs. And then dinner, I'll go protein, carbs, fats, the whole nine. And maybe a snack afterwards of strictly protein again. I only eat enough fats to regulate my hormones. I only eat enough carbs to get a good pump in the gym. And then I eat enough protein to maintain and build my muscle. So I think that's a really good way to base your diet around like certain like things like that. Yeah, overall, I feel good. Like I feel pretty good. I'm just tired with school right now. It's kind of kicking my butt. I have to lock in with calc and differential equations. It's not fun, but yeah, it's 7:30 in the morning, so probably gonna finish eating the eggs, shower up, go get groceries, bring them back, and we'll go over what I get, kind of why I get what I got. Maybe go on a walk, run, depending on how I feel. We'll see. And yeah. Dang. All right. So I just went grocery shopping and we got everything here. And I'm going to show you guys everything that I got from the store. So this is going to be, it's going to last me like the next like 4 or 5 days, depending on how hungry I am, which I'm a growing boy. So it can be a lot of times. But we got first bag. We'll just go bag by bag. I think that's the easiest way to go about it. We got 5 pounds of 93.7 beef. So just a lot and a lot of meat. Just a lot of it, yeah. So 5 pounds of 93.7 ground beef. And that's because I eat about a pound every single day. But yeah, I mean, it speaks for itself. So we also have 2 sleeves of chocolate rice cakes. Now, usually I go caramel, but they're out of caramel, and that led to a whole meltdown in the store. I was really upset about that, but whatever. We got a loaf of sourdough from the bakery. I always recommend buying bread from the bakery rather than just like getting it off the shelf. I like more fresh bread. That's just a preference. I know it costs a little more, but I think if you pay to eat better, it's an investment on your own health, your own future, whatnot. We also have a cantaloupe, which I want to show you guys how to cut properly. I see a lot of people mess up how to cut gourds, like in general, like cantaloupes, watermelon, pumpkin, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to cut that open later because I want to eat that with my lunch. And then I also have a ton, also have a ton of golden kiwis. If you guys watch on TikTok or Instagram, Sills, he does like nutrition stuff. I listen to him and his whole spiel about golden kiwis. Been rocking them ever since. And I think your diet is a reflection of your health. If you eat better, you're going to feel better, look better, move better, etc. So, golden kiwis. What else do we got here? Oh, we have I think this was like, ended up being like 3 pounds of bananas, but bananas. Oh, it's also fall. So I got this maple pumpkin latte candle. We'll be lighting that later, 100%. It smells so good. And then, what else is in here? Razors for the stash. I just get disposable ones. They're cheap, whatever. Sugar-free barbecue sauce. This is the honey flavor from G. Hughes. If you guys struggle with getting your calories in or like eating too much, a lot of it has to do with your condiments, right? So I think if you kind of limit the amount of calories that come from sauces, seasonings, whatnot, you're gonna be far better off in your diet. What else we got? Oh, this is what I'm really excited about. So if you guys don't know, like I rarely wear headphones in the gym. I've been doing it a lot more recently because the gym I go to now plays really loud music, but the gym I went to previously was kind of quiet. I prefer it being quiet, but if I'm going to listen to music, it has to be my own. I don't like listening to the gym music because typically it's not the best. So I got a pair of JBL headphones. They're like $30 at Walmart. So I'm actually really excited for these. Honestly, just open them up. Let's open them up right now. I don't know. If I'm in the gym and I'm listening to anything, it's got to be like anime, EDM. Sometimes it's like unreleased Playboy Cardi or anything from the Opium label. I can, get behind. But for the most part, it's really just EDM music, just stuff to go like this too. Or on leg days, it's depressing sounds because who likes leg day? Yeah, we're not going to be able to return these, but screw it. Open them up. Oh, yeah, dude. This is what I'm talking about. I guess I've been using AirPods, so I think it'll be nice to change the pace. My friend actually inspired me to get these. So shout out to you out there. Undisclosed name. What else does it come with? What is this? Nope. Oh, I got a charging cord. Okay. So it is USB-C. Good to know. Blah, blah. Yeah, dude. Let's try them out. Oh, they're light. They're kind of small. Are these even going to fit my ears? How does this look? That looks stupid. Be honest. I should have just gotten AirPods. I don't know. Should I play something? If you don't name your like Bluetooth items, I think you're actually mental. Because I have so many Bluetooth things. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. How many different connections I have. But if you don't name them, dude, I would never know what anything is. So these are going to be called, what should we call these? All right, you know what? We'll name it next time. Comment down below what they should be called. Let's give these boys a test. Let's play something from the Duo line of Pre-Mega Mix. Dude, let's go. That's so gas. That's so tough. Yeah, these are, you will be coming with me to every gym session now on. All right. Anyways, yeah, I'm super stoked about these. That's actually dope. But back to business, back to finish the grocery haul. And then, I don't know, might go on a run. We got protein bars from Pure Protein. It's the chocolate peanut butter. Then we also have 3 pounds of chicken breast or chicken tenderloin. And then 2 things of iceberg lettuce. Some bloobs, and some strawberries. So that's the full grocery haul. It wasn't crazy, but it was enough to where like you put the card in, and you're just like, so I don't know. But we're gonna get this all put away. I'm gonna make lunch. I'll show you guys what we're eating. If you guys don't like cantaloupe, honestly, I think you might have young taste buds. You might not be cultured, but luckily around here, we enjoy cantaloupe. So take a knife, doesn't matter what size, how big, whatever, and you cut the top and bottom like a ½ inch off. So slice the bottom like so. See that? And you cut the bottom one off like that. And now we just go around the sides and you peel it downwards. So you slice and you peel down. You guys see that? See how I'm doing that? So you peel downwards until it looks like that. And you go all the way around. What is this, the brine? I don't know what the word for that is. But you want to like, reduce the volume of cantaloupe that you're eating because you paid for it. So you might as well eat the whole thing. But you also at the same time don't want to see any green on there. I mean, it's edible, it's fine. I think it tastes bad. So cut all that off. So now we have a little cantaloupe here. And we'll go ahead and toss the rest of our skin away. So now we're left with this, right? What do we do with this? We cut this in half, perfectly right in half. So that's going to open up the insides for us so we can see the seeds. And you take a spoon, whatever. You can even use the knife, but I think grabbing a spoon is probably a little easier. Just like you do with a pumpkin, you just spoon out the seeds. And it's honestly really simple at the end of the day, cutting a cantaloupe. But you just want to make sure you get all the seeds out of there. They don't taste the best, and the inside is usually super liquidy. So you want to get rid of all the muck, seeds, juice. Once you get all the juice and stuff out, you'll be pretty much left with just a cantaloupe. And it's that simple, and then you can cut it into chunks however you want. But I just wanted to show you guys how to actually cut a cantaloupe or watermelon. You can do the same thing, same process. I just think a lot of people mess that up. So that's the best way to do it, especially if you're going for chunks. If you want slices, you can just cut after you peel it straight down the brine. It'd be good. I think it's brine. If it's not brine, I will be so mad that I just sound so stupid. I guess this is meal number 2, but we have a thing of mixed lettuce, half cup of jasmine rice, and then about 10 ounces of chicken, and then also a Greek yogurt bowl with protein powder, blueberries, banana, and strawberries. And then I'm gonna have a kiwi as well. I just haven't gotten it out yet, and I don't feel like cutting it yet, so we'll get there. But this is, I mean, honestly, like I wouldn't ask for a much better lunch. If you guys want something that's high in protein, decent carbs, low fat, it hits a lot of vitamins with all the fruits. You got greens with the lettuce, and it's also mixed. So you also have onions, carrots. I think that's about it. So yeah, like I said, this is a great lunch if you're not, you might be maintaining, bulking, whatever. If you're bulking, you could up the proportions a little bit, maybe swap out some of the fruit for like granola, etc. And then cover your bases with like a multivitamin. But yeah, this is honestly like my ideal lunch that I pretty much have every single day. And it helps me stay like feeling good, looking good. And yeah, I mean, it's anabolic, like it's chicken and rice. It doesn't get better than this. You just have a couple things around it. So hey, we're gonna dig into this. Might hit a run later. We'll see how I'm feeling. I have to study a bit. I have an exam coming up here soon, so I gotta lock in with the textbooks. You know, hit the books a little bit. But I like pressure. You know, I mean, it's college. It's pressure, and when you're facing bad grades, the pressure goes up. So hey, why are you barking? Anyways, yeah, it is gonna destroy this meal. This is just lunch. So we'll get to dinner. It is time for a run, and as you can see, we are fitted up. No vest, no vest for today's run, but it's more like a jog. I kind of want to get out there. We got the AY Meal shorts, the new headphones. So yeah, I don't know what the pacing is gonna be like. I have no idea. I'll show you guys after we finish it. But it should be good. I haven't gone out like on a run in a while. I've just been doing cardio in the gym, but I definitely like to mix it up. And yeah, sorry if the audio is a little weird on this little segment. I don't have my mic in or anything. But yeah, dude, this is gonna be a pretty solid run. My brother's coming over later, but we'll make dinner. We'll eat then. And yeah, I'll update you guys post run. We just buried 2 miles, and I have you guys on a little like selfie stick thing. So yeah, 2 miles, absolutely cooked. I'll show you guys the post run physique. See you guys in the shade. Yeah, yeah. So I think that right there speaks for itself when it comes to why I bother running even. So we are just gonna go for a walk around the neighborhood, and I don't even know. I think what I really wanted to talk about, especially on this walk. Oh, if you guys were wondering, my pace for both the miles was around 10 minutes per mile. So it hits that zone 2 mark that I was talking about way back in week 1. when you do any type of cardio, you want to be at like a pace where you can talk. Like how, like when I was jogging the entire time, I could have held a conversation with someone, but I mean, I didn't because I don't know anyone here. It's just me. That's the only bad thing that I'll be able to make. Dude, I'm getting sweat in my eyes. Oh my God. I'll be able to make a lot, like more stuff. 5 people down here, but I just live here with my family. We all got our own lives, bro. So then you gotta do what you gotta do. And in time, everything that I wish for will come. You just gotta keep it on. There's nothing I can do about it right now. So don't worry about things that are out of your control. It's out of your control, man. Just let it go, let it be. Like that's what on my TikTok, the one caption was, you guys gotta stop worrying so much and just be, man. You just gotta be, bro. Like the way that you want your life to go, it will. Just gotta trust it. Trust the processes that you place around every action that you do, and the things that you want to come true will. But that's besides that. All that relates to just kind of putting action behind every thought that runs through your brain. Whatever plan you guys can scheme. I can think all I want out here. I could think I want to go on a run, and I can think all this stuff about being a bodybuilder and making money and making friends and having a amazing wife, amazing family, kids, whatnot. What does any of that matter? It's just a thought. It's just a bubble in your head. It's you thinking and dreaming, but no dreams come true without action behind it. So you have to place action behind every single thing you do. Like I told you guys I was gonna go on a run. I told you guys I was gonna go eat. I told you guys I was gonna show you whatever, blah blah blah. I'm putting it into action by making this video. You know what I mean? So in total, once we do a full lap, I've hit 3 miles. So it's about 6,000 steps. And that's excluding my grocery trip and just living around. So I think we'll be able to hit 10K pretty easily today. And on just a day where I went and worked out and didn't have anything else really going on. So I think that's a plus. I don't know. We'll get more next week. Will be more gym oriented, 100%. I want to hit a mean lift with you guys, scream a bit, get hype, and get some dope hard style mixes going. Because I keep talking about the music that I play, but I have yet to show you guys the untapped potential that is my playlist. I mean, I definitely want to improve my running time split. I think it could get a lot better. But raw, I mean, I was pretty happy with it. All right, I can barely even see the screen anymore, but we're gonna finish out this walk. Then we're gonna go ahead and I guess go pick up my brother. And yeah, we'll make some more food later, have a talk, you and me type thing. But like I said, next week we'll be back into more of the gym content. It was just this week I didn't really have the time around school and everything. So this is just, the best I could do, but we'll be back. Bigger than ever, baby. Dude, these steps are killing me, man. Halfway. Before we switch, I kind of wanted to just talk about something that I think is a very key thing when it comes to your own personal growth as a man or a woman, whoever is watching this. Don't blame anyone else for your shortcomings in life, for any scenario that you're in. Don't blame anyone else but yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's your job to get everything done. It's your job to go to class, to go to work, to pay the bills, to be the person that you are striving to be. And even if you don't want to be, some millionaire, some whatever, it doesn't have to be any big thing, but whatever goal you have, and you just don't feel like you're progressing towards it, don't look around you and be like, oh, well, it's because of this, it's because of that. You're just going to be put back into square one. You're not going to improve at all. You have to look within yourself, find out where you went wrong, address it, and move from there. For a while, I was inactive, unmotivated, undisciplined. The worst three things that anyone could ever be, and that was in all areas of life. And even to this day, I fall victim to a lot of the traps that is just quick dopamine and stuff like that. But past that, I want you guys moving forward into the
latter half of this year. We're almost done. Think of something that you could improve in. Set a goal. Set a way to place action behind that goal and do it. Just do it. And you'll be so proud of yourself that you did. And I'll be proud of anyone who shares their own growth with me. I'm always here to talk about anything. I answer pretty much everyone's DMs. So, but yeah, that's all. All right, boys, we're making dinner. Dinner tonight is just gonna be a pound of beef with some rice, and I think the rest. So my sister and her fiance, they live here as well. They'll be coming back soon. So this is probably gonna be shorter, like end of the video, but we'll get to the Q&A part tomorrow. But I just wanted to show you guys you get down, Connor, what I'm eating for dinner. Because I feel pretty anabolic right now. Like I just, you know, I don't know if you guys ever do that. Like you see your reflection and you're just like, bang. That's how I feel like 99% of the time. And I will say a lot of that has to do with my diet. If you guys eat like more whole foods, quality foods, I think you'll feel better. You'll look better. Like people ask sometimes for like a skincare routine, even though I don't have the best skin in the world. I don't have like loads and loads of like acne. I never really did. I think it has to do with your diet. I fixed that at, you know, probably about 2 years ago, and since then it's just been up. But if you guys, you know, want to support me or support anything that I do, if you guys use my code for AYBL or Define Clothing, you get 10% off. You'll save money on your end while benefiting a brother, and it's greatly appreciated. Everything that anyone has ever done for me, I don't ask for, you know, any of that. I just put that out there in case people, you know, want to buy the clothes. I am sponsored by both those companies, so if you do buy your girlfriend, you know, a nice Define set, or you buy yourself some good t-shirts, some good clothes from either brands, you know, use code Chuckie.
All right, we got dinner. Have a half pound of beef with a half cup of jasmine rice and I think 2 cups of broccoli. And then Anthony over here took my other half pound of beef and the other half cup of rice and the other 2 cups of broccoli. So yeah, usually for dinner I go with a whole pound of beef, but he came over and he had to cook up for him. But this is the #1 key. If you guys, what I was talking about earlier with replacing your sauces with lower calorie options, bro, put some hot sauce on it. Dylan, shut up. Shut up. God.
I was trying to get Anthony to smell the rice.
I heard you smell it. Smell it. Smell it. Just smell it. God, you are so good, dude. But anyways, this is dinner. It's pretty good. Off camera, I also had a kiwi. I didn't show that because I wasn't going to show myself just eating a random kiwi. Whenever I record tomorrow, I'll probably make the vlog as well. I don't know what it's going to be yet, so we'll get there. But eat this as the last meal of the day. Go to bed. Rinse and repeat tomorrow. And that's pretty much my full day of eating, almost every single day. I throw in some water, like a gallon at least. I have a cup that I fill up multiple times. I think it's about 1 liter, but nothing too crazy past that. So I wanted to show you guys what I take, like supplement wise, on pretty much a daily basis. And I don't know if I showed you guys this previously, but I just want to show you again because why not? So starting off, every day I take about 10 grams of creatine. Now it's usually just a regular monohydrate. I know a lot of people get like HCl or they'll get gummies, but I say 10 grams. And then I also have a ton of pre-workout. Yeah, hold on, just wait. The Holy Trinity. But yeah, I take a ton of pre-workout, and I also use protein powder in like 2 of my meals every single day, but that's besides the point. I wanted to show you guys the vitamins that I take. So I take just a regular men's multivitamin. So we'll go into the bathroom here, and I'll show you this to you guys. Pink. We're good. All right, so yeah, regular men's multivitamin. Where is it? Where you at? So I take 3 of these every single day. They're from Gorilla Mind. It's just regular men's multi. And then fish oils. This is like lube for your bones. It'll just make you less squeaky, less, you know, around the clock. And then this is magnesium. I take about 4 of these before I go to bed. And honestly, those are kind of just extra. I feel like my diet covers a lot of, you know, the basis. Bro, sea salt spray.
covers the basis of, you know, what I need, but I take them just in case. There's no harm. But anyways, I just wanted to do this kind of like close out the video and chat for a bit. Yeah, next week we are probably, I might hit legs at some point next week, so might vlog that. We'll see. But this is the Q&A that I just wanted to talk with you guys about and answer some of your questions that you guys asked or had for me. So let me open up TikTok and get to those. All right, this one's from Third Manuel. What's my height and weight? So currently, I say currently because I'm only 20 and men grow for a long time. So currently, with regards to me, I am 6 foot and I think I'm 193 pounds as of yesterday. It's probably lower today because I just went on a walk and I haven't eaten too much, but I'm gonna force feed later on in the day. It's just been busy, you know, with the gym and school and everything. But yeah, 6 foot and 193 pounds, and you guys saw what my physique looks like earlier at that height and weight. From CRLE Dagger, what is the best time to take creatine? Anytime throughout the day. If you guys take creatine or any supplement, it doesn't really matter when. I know they've done research in regards to the best time, how you should, you know, pair it with meals, blah, blah, blah. I think as long as you get it in through the day, it's kind of like protein, right? Like there's not like a best time to take protein. They do, again, research on it, and for the most part, it doesn't really affect you as long as you take it consistently every single day. So I wouldn't say it plays a big role, like when you should take creatine, when you shouldn't. I just think you should at some point throughout the day. This one's from Aiden Avalos. Is a calorie deficit or surplus better for body recomp? I don't think like so I made a video on this about on my TikTok way back when about like body recomping. I think if you truly want to, you know, cut down, bulk up, whatever, and like get a good physique, I would cut first. And that's just so you can see your true physique at its like most lean form, and you'll be able to see how much muscle you're actually working with going for a bulk. So I hope that makes some sort of sense. Like I think overall you should just cut down. You'll see like what you're actually working with moving forwards. And then by that time, you know like what you have to prioritize with your training split, how much volume you should put where, blah, 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 etc. I think that speaks for itself. So cut down first, see your real physique, see what your weak points are, what you really need to put effort into, and then go from there moving forward into a bulk phase. I think that was about it. But as with any type of these videos, there's always a quote of the day. Or quote of the week, and it's just because I want you guys to go into next week with something positive, something on your mind that you can focus on and work around moving forward. Okay, this one is from Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z. Push through the pain, giving up hurts more. No matter what circumstance you're in, whatever point in life you're in, no matter how hard it is, it's all temporary. Whatever you feel, it's always just going to move on. Things might get better, things might get worse, but ultimately that's out of your control. The only thing that you can control is how you react to a certain situation, what you do about it. Now this can apply heavily in the gym, as you might face some plateaus in regards to your weight, your physique not progressing too much. You know, maybe some lifts aren't getting better, but instead of just sitting there and moping about it and hoping that things are going to get better, why don't you do something about it? Instead of just being so quick to just accept the fact that it sucks, do something about it. Help yourself out and continue to work on it. I think that if you give up on anything in life, that it's not just a sign of weakness, you know, physically or mentally. That's in your spirit. That's deep down, giving up. You have to genuinely give up. If I gave up when my TikTok got hacked back in May, none of this would be possible. If I just stopped posting and accepted the fact that, you know, this was over, it was done, my dream gone, none of this would have happened. But look where I'm at. That should be a prime scenario as to why you should continue to keep going, keep pushing through. You guys are strong, and everyone is. Deep down, we're all can be something in life, but it's just up to you to take advantage of every situation that's put in front of you. I've seen so many times where things have gotten hard in life and someone just folds immediately because of how difficult it can be, but they were this close to pushing through whatever boundary was in front of them. So if I could leave you guys with anything going forwards in the next week, don't have, you know, a situation where you think it's so difficult. It's not. It's temporary. It'll move on. It'll get better, but you have to do something about it. Don't just give up and accept it. Be strong and continue to fight.